At Lockhart Smokehouse, we found the great smoked meat classics that made Lockhart the barbecue capital of Texas, right here in DFW, with locations in Dallas, Bishop Arts District, downtown Plano, and Texas Live in Arlington. Come try some of our mouth-watering brisket, sausage, ribs, and other meats all smoked over Texas post oak. Rounded off with some Southern classic sides and some Smith family favorites. Check us out at www.lockhartsmokehouse.com. Catering available.
Terrence Johnson, FridayNightGlory.com here with running back Jaylen Burton. New field, new stadium, same old, same old. Last year, he was a big runner. You had 187 yards and 3 TDs last week in the win over Eaton. Tonight, perfect performance. 4 TDs, 161 yards. You run behind your line, you run behind your pads. How does it feel getting this win in a new stadium that no one ever played in?
I mean, it feels good to open a stadium like this, 48-21. I mean, we worked hard for this. We knew what type of game this was going to be at the beginning, but we just had a great week of practice and we showed them what's up.
And how about that defense of you guys? 5 turnovers, 4 of them coming by way of interception here. What was Coach Moore like at halftime? You know, you guys came out, I'm going to say a little flat because they were sticking with you guys, but you guys started the up-tempo offense. The up-tempo kind of held their defense back, and they couldn't stop you guys. What was that like coming in?
I mean, as we were running tempo, we were seeing they was getting tired. They was getting lined up slow, not getting their defensive coaches' plays, and we just took advantage of that, and you see the score.
I mean, you're on pace to have at least, I'm going to say 2,000 yards. I'm just going to go and give it to you, man. You almost had 200 last week, like we said, and tonight, perfect performance, 4 TDs. Next week, Byron Nelson coming to you guys' house. They're home. Y'all homecoming, I believe. It's y'all homecoming. What do you got to do to keep that intensity up to let this district know? Because you know it's pretty stacked with Geyer and Allen. What you got to do is just continue to let this district know that you guys are for real.
I mean, it starts off in practice. I mean, you can't go out here and win any game in the district that we in if you don't have great practices on top of practices. And that's what we're going to do this week. We're just going to prepare, watch what they do, get their defensive keys, and we're going to see what their weakness is and kill them.
Any schools looking at you or any places that you want to go? I mean, after tonight's performance, I mean, your phone's going to be ringing. I mean, I just think week in, week out, if you run behind this line, you know, it's going to be a good thing. What does it say about your offensive line? What does it say about left tackle Isaiah Thompson and the other guys up front?
I feel like the front guys, I mean, it's more than just like they're blocking for me. They got a real brotherhood love for me. And that shows on the field when they picking up blocks and they working their rumps off and they're just getting after it, and I love it.
What do you got to say to your fans tonight? Nice stadium, nice facility. How does it feel on this field here, like running on this new turf, getting it all broke in? Like, what do you say to this district and to the fans?
To the district, we here, we coming, we making playoffs, baby.
That's Jaylen Burton, 4 TD performance tonight, 161 run behind these pads, number 6. Watch out for him. Terrence Johnson, Friday Night Glory Sports here, back with Braswell. Hey, impressive night tonight. 5 turnover performance on the defense. Started with this guy. 2 picks for a cornerback on the island here.
Yes, sir.
Dylan Smith,
yes,
senior. How does it feel breaking this new field in, letting the district know Braswell is for real?
You know, it feels wonderful. We had a good atmosphere out here. There's a lot of people out here supporting us, and we put on a show. It felt good.
How was it leading up to this night with Coach Cody Moore? You know, you guys finna play in this brand new facility. It looks very nice. I mean, I gotta say, they probably played a part. Your fans are very good here.
Yeah.
They behind you guys the whole game. Your offense ran up tempo. Your defense just couldn't stop after stop after stop.
Yes, sir.
What do you guys got to do to just keep that up?
Just keep doing what we're doing. Pay attention to the little details. Go to practice, work hard, keep getting better at what we need to do, watch film, and we'll be good every week.
At what point in this game did you know, hey, we finna take this game? Was it after your first interception or your second interception? At what point over the turnover did you realize this game was Braswell Bengals?
Well, really, I would say the first pick of the game. We just need to get the jitters out, get one stop. I knew the O was going to do what they do. Once we were getting the stops, they weren't going to be able to do nothing with us.
And what about your running back, Jaylen Burton? He run behind his pass so hard. 4 TDs tonight, man. Last week he put up a good performance. No reason he shouldn't have 2,000 yards this year. Y'all defense carry offense. He carry you guys. This is like brotherhood here. What do you got to say about Jaylen Burton and his running?
I mean, that boy, he's just a dog. He's been like that since freshman year. You know, he's just a patient back. You know, he get through the holes, and he go.
And I understand it's your birthday today. How old did you turn?
18.
18. You know you're legal now.
Yeah.
Yeah. 18, I want to wish you a great happy birthday. It's no better way to have a birthday with 2 interceptions at a new field here at Braswell. Are for real. Moving on to 2-0. They bring in Byron Nelson next week. Homecoming next week. What you going to do for homecoming? What you going to be for homecoming?
I mean, I'm going to just be me. Dylan Smith, that's me.
I think you should dress as an island and go in there. You about to be some lockdown.
I'll take that.
All right. Terrence Johnson, Friday Night Glory here with Dylan Smith. 2 interceptions. I love it. Terrence Johnson, Friday Night Glory Sports.com out in Braswell County. I want to call it Bingle County. I'm with head coach, Coach Moore. First night, new stadium. You guys impressed me tonight. Last week you get the win. Tonight I see why you guys are on a winning trend. Your defense played lights out. 5 turnovers. Your offense, Jaylen Burton running behind his pads. 4 TDs, 160 yards. He had 180 last week. How do you get you guys prepared for this season, being in this district where it's Allen, Prosper, Geyer, and you know they're coming, but what I like tonight, I like that.
Yeah, well, I appreciate it. You know, our kids have played really well the first couple of weeks, and you know, that's a good football team over there. It was a good football team last week with Eaton. You know, you make a good point. That's kind of where we want to start with our team. We want to run the ball, play good defense, and we've certainly done that. Our offensive line has played great the last couple of weeks, and everything just kind of builds from there. So every win in 6A in the Metroplex is to be celebrated and enjoyed, and because they're really hard to come by. And, you know, that was a good team we're fortunate to beat tonight.
Yeah, powerhouse football in 6A. I actually did a pop-up here. My nephew, I call him nephew because my nephew is his son. He's one of your linemen. Isaiah Simpson is my nephew. So I did a pop-up on him tonight. You know, I just wanted to throw that in there, get the shout out to him. But I just seen all the other guys, you know, gelling with him, like number 73. I didn't get all the guys' names, but, you know, they're blocking for Jaylon real good. And you guys started running up-tempo, I believe, when Keller Foster Ridge probably started doing something different. You guys hit them with the up-tempo. What was the reason behind that?
Well, we try to play fast as much as we can. You know, it doesn't always look like it because, you know, once we kind of get our rhythm, get a first down, then we usually get in a pretty good tempo and playing at a pretty good clip. But our offensive line coach, going back to Isaiah and CJ and all those guys, he does a great job of just creating just a very tight-knit group with them. They play for each other, you know, like all of our team does, but, you know, he does a great job. Those guys are really good up front, and, you know, they're all underclassmen too.
Yeah, all juniors, new stadium. How was it feeling for you coming? I know you had to be excited. It's kind of like we get excited for football because it's like Christmas to us, but coming into this facility, Coach, man, it is nice. I mean, the hospitality is good out here. The kids are great out here. Like, how was it for you leaving up to here? Was it any nervousness coming in? I know you've been coaching a while, but how was the feeling? Like, I'm finna coach in a brand new stadium. I'm finna set history.
Well, you know, it was more exciting than it was nervous. I mean, you know, this has been. We live in a great community, and, you know, it's a little bit of a travel to go to C.H. Collins, and, you know, the travel on 380 is unpredictable, but, you know, mostly it's tough, right? So having this place here, as, you know, as beautiful as it is for this community, I knew it was going to be packed tonight, and it exceeded my expectations, and then just the atmosphere, the student section, you know, the band, the drill, you know, it was truly a home field advantage. And so what was an awesome experience.
Yeah, I felt that too. You got a great crowd here. Now, moving on to next week, it's your homecoming. You bring Byron Nelson in. Not another team to sleep on. But what do you got to do to keep you guys motivated? But me just seeing how you guys here and walking up and down the sideline, it seems like the motivation, they don't get too besides themselves or anything. What do you do to those guys just to keep them on that level?
Well, you know, we talk a lot about what our expectations are in non-district, and it's all about us and improving us and the things that we need to get fixed from the previous week. We want to fix those the next week. Yes, we want to win every single non-district game. That's going to be no exception next week, but it's really just about us getting better and getting prepared to play in the district that we play in, because, you know, that's really what it's all about, right? And so we got to be ready because it's a tough one.
That's probably the greatest answer I ever heard, winning those non-district games. A lot of people like to sleep on that, Coach. I'm going to wish you a good luck. I like what I see here. I'm sure I'll be back 380 is packed. I used to live in this area, but I was like, whoa. But, hey, I know how to get through it, and I wouldn't mind coming out here to see you guys again. You guys putting up every bit of 40 points. Your defense playing lights out. I'm looking forward to the district matchup to see you guys here. With that, Terrence Johnson, Friday Night Glory here with head coach Cody Moore of the Bengals. Impressive fashion on their new field. If you ain't seen the Bengals of Braswell, you need to start tuning in. For Terrence Johnson, Friday Night Glory Sports, good night.